Woohoo! What up, Solak? Why, yes, I am. Heh. Oh. You did it. You saved the world. Out here with the quest giving. Unfortunately, that's one badge I'm never going to have. I wonder why. Nope. Oh, we're missing people. Oh, yeah. I'm stupid. I thought it was for something different. I am an idiot. Fat cat! Now that's more like it. Also that. Oh, and I knew I was forgetting some. Oops. There is no error, except me. I am error. I am not fixed. Also, I can't believe we beat Moon and them here. Holy. God, I hope I didn't blue screen. What up, Yoshi? I am error. Oh, you know Bagu. Don't you mean Bug? No. I got a GPS. $1K. What? Holy crap! I swear to God, I'm thinking of doing a capped subathon eventually trademark. If I get something like that, I might uncap it and never end. Actually, oh God. Only 3 minutes of silence? Well, actually, then again, most people will probably be screaming their lungs out at it. Did that say 1K? Okay, yeah, that sounds more believable. I think if I got a 1K gift bomb thing, I don't know, I'd probably explode. That's just one of those things where, yeah, catastrophic 404. I'm talking 13 and a half city blocks worth of 404. There's a 3-word acronym that usually comes before that level of boom. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with that subathon. I might save it for, oh yeah, stuff's gonna be broken. Yeah, no. There's no level of tech that can handle that much in one go. I'd be willing to bet money the chat would explode. Matter of fact, it reminds me of that, old sub-ticker that I had. If I had that still, and that happened, I can imagine that thing crashing twice. Hell, I think my computer would set on fire. Exactly. So I'd like to thank you for the gifted subs to 2.5 centuries later. And Ted. Did we get them all? What up, Tristan? You know what? I would. And I would say start with 2 or 3. Make them very, very specially hidden. And I don't know. I'm still kind of on the track of that 1K gift sub bomb. Jesus. I think my brain exploded. I can only imagine what Kumi was going through. Mental ping pong. My brain is the ball. Oh, you know. Give them something to look for. Make them just hidden enough in the background. If they find it, they'd better be ready. If they're not ready, you better break out the training equipment. Start the heavy lifting. Absolute Virtue peeks out from behind the door. Huh? You know, 5 or 6 might not be too bad either. Actually, now that's got me thinking. Oh! Oh yeah, speaking of Final Fantasy and all that sort of thing, I think eventually I might want to try and stream Seitengrat. If you know, you know. You cannot escape! Wild Raikou fled. Actually, come to think of it, that wait. No, never mind, I don't think I got gift sub. I might be thinking of somebody else. Actually, that's a good question. Was I one of the ones hit? Whoa. Peace off, Turbo. Nope, does not look like I was hit by the gift sub bomb. Actually, I think my gift sub might have run out a while ago. Let me see. Yep, I have no Kumi emotes. Oh god. Something tells me not to doubt that. Hell. I got sniped with the capture card, which should arrive not this upcoming Monday, but the next one. And then I got sniped with pizza! I'm starting to learn not to doubt gift sniping. Turns out, some things do happen. And when they happen, I explode. Oh god, not gonna lie though, I'm sweating. The AC broke. So, yeah. This will be torture. What the hell? Oh hey, Plants vs. Zombies, what? Oh yeah, before I forget. Heh. Well, apparently you're semi-famous, Yoshi. They know you for kiting. Wait a minute. How's the air conditioner gonna get a job now? Blech. Now they're talking about tornadoes, but luckily, not food yet. Cough, cough, pizza. Oh yeah, remember that run. Oh, they must be thinking of a different Yoshi then. Oof. Holy. Not gonna lie, wouldn't I want to be in or around a UPS truck crumpled like paper, but might not be a terrible sight to see as long as it's not transporting anything of mine. Like the capture card. So yeah, speaking of which, I don't know if anybody saw Twitter, but I am definitely planning, as soon as the capture card gets in next Monday, not this upcoming one, and I managed to get it all hooked up, community game night, playing with all y'all, and anybody else that wants to join in. Switch 1, Switch 2, doesn't matter to me, we're in. How many things? Too many things. So, I hope y'all are ready for that. It might not be on the 4th, it'll be close. The fun part is going to be trying to figure out how to hook it up. And praying like hell it doesn't do anything wonky. But I hope everybody's ready for Smash. Mario Kart 8, because I don't have World yet. I forgot what else. Oh yeah, Splatoon, of course. I'll remember the rest in due time. A lot of games over a lot of hours. At least 12. Maybe 24 if I feel really up to it. I think that subathon might happen around the birthday-versary way later this year. If I manage to get in on it. If not, I can always reschedule to another day, but either way, a subathon will happen later this year. Stuff. Brain explodes. What? And of course, on that note, cheers. How to tell it's way too freaking hot in here right now. I only put the ice in a couple minutes ago, it's already completely melted. I'm definitely gonna have to kick the crap out of that tomorrow. It's too late today, and I hate it. Can somebody shoot the sun real quick? Oh god. Wolverine skeleton meets armored armadillo. Banana. Oops. Uh-oh. And then along came Zeus. But yeah. Ow, my neck. Oh my word. Yeah, you probably could make it that. Or you could have it do a little something interesting. The metallic armor plating explodes off, flies around the arena as a large-scale swirling hazard, damaging anyone that gets hit by it for a few seconds before returning to cinder and locking back into place. If you manage to get in and hit it enough, you can deal more damage, but hope you're good at dodging. Oh, even better. Get sand in your shoes. Do I look like a waiter? Oh wait, wrong game. Well, yeah. That's what I would do anyway. Up to you. They have made a lot of them. Final Fantasy III, I'm looking at you. If you know, you know. I would say you're missing out, but, not too much. Especially 3. Oh Lord, 3. I mean, Cloud of Darkness, giggity. But oh Lord, 3. Maybe one of these days, I should go back and play it. Been too long. Oh god, another farming. Oop. Ah, get back here, headset. What the hell? There we go. We don't need no stinking badges. Actually, come to think of it. No, that's not it. Okay, I've already got the 5K. Oops. Not gonna lie, after watching a certain anime, cough cough dameshi, cough cough, that sounds like a super boss. Actually, no, I can see it being a regular boss. It isn't the Juggernaut. Hehehehe. Actually, come to think of it. Electric and ice. Yeah, that could be a regular boss. And for its overdrive attack, it goes ballistic, making ice bars that it fires electric bursts between, like lightning rods. So, again, get good at dodging and pray. How do I think of these things? You don't want to know. Cough, cough. Yeah, that. Matter of fact, you could make it a optional boss in an optional dungeon slash area. Strong, but not too terribly strong that it can't be beat. Not strong enough to be a super boss. And it at least gives something nice. giving me inspiration again. Maybe I should be writing some of this stuff down. Nah. Oh god. Penance. Meanwhile, Kaiser Dragon pops out from behind the door, huh? I beggeth all the pardons. Ooh, and there goes the neck. And actually, I like 7 super bosses. Nice lucky number. But not for me. Hehe. Why does that sound like Arctozolt on crack? Frozen Thunder! Not gonna lie, I want to play this now. Ooh. Ooh, pop it all. Oh, you can definitely... Actually, yeah, have the 6 be found around the main game. They're difficult, but not as difficult as number 7, who can only be found in the post-game, after the other 6. And of course you can have the other 6 be found pretty decently throughout the main game and the post-game alike, just in case you missed them. In the post-game though, if you haven't found any yet, somebody can probably give a hint. A little something, something, something. Hell, if you didn't find them in the main game, somebody can probably drop a big hint about where they are. I saw this gigantic thing over that way. I wanted to get close, but it sent me from there all the way to here. Not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I got the badges for the dolls. Oh, you. Yeah. What up? Ah, what up, Nash? Oh god, I almost swallowed that wrong. Speaking of which, I might have to have more of that pizza. I'm tempted to eat it now, before the food talk starts. Here's your pizza. I'll show you pizza at supper time. Oh god, why do bagel bites sound good right now? I've already got pizza. Yeah, touche. I get the feeling they start talking about pizza, or they start talking about any food, I'll be reaching back around to grab it. Look at this entire pizza pie I found. Yoink! Oh, I would say have it look like a Japanese dragon. A very long shinron. A nice electric yellow with ice spikes all the way on the back, and ice horns, and ice claws crackling. There's no such thing as an empty bag, because my face is smothered in all of them. What? This bag is filled to the brim. With nothing. Remember, kids. Oh, that's timing. You know what? I would say an actual full-blown gone rogue. After all, a virus... Well, then again, a virus might give reason to have sequel bait. But at the same time, Sigma pops up from behind the door, huh? And... oh yeah. Always rogue AI. Chrono Trigger, I'm looking at you. Metroid, I'm looking at you. And about a dozen others, but you know what? No matter how many times it's used, it works. But yeah, like I always say, AI stands for absolute incompetence. Especially when it comes to call centers. Jesus. If I try to call a call center and an AI tries to give me 13,000 workarounds again, I'm finding the person that built it and turning them into a human donut the wrong way. Okay, yeah, that's even better, actually. I think it will mean that. And I'd play it for that. And if we can eat it, oh, I will grab a fork, knife, and bib. But yeah, no company may use AI for anything that requires human labor. If you do, and especially if it's for a very vital function, every single person involved in implementation is getting twisted. Very twisted. Painfully and crunchily. They are going to know what it feels like to be taffy. Tracking my cookies? They'll never get my secret recipe. I am the issue. Now, the food talk has begun. Begun? The food talk has. Holy. Glow. Now glow. Don't glow. Now go. What the hell? Oops. I'm not seeing enough movement. Oh, there's Z. If she came in the other way, would it be ZA? I'll see myself out. They'll never get my secret recipe. On the one hand, we've got game design. On the other hand, we've got gaming. On the other hand, we've got pizza. On the other hand... And that's the story of how I exploded. Gotta hand it to you. That was a very hands-on approach. Sometimes a name is just a name. Your name's Cliff Jumper. I don't see you jumping off many cliffs. Yeah, well, I've seen you driving on airstrips a lot. Maybe we should call you Stripper. No, please don't. Oh, hi, Throne. I wish I had quite the army, but unfortunately, they all had to leg it. You know, fighting the final-ish boss early, yeah, I can see that working. Give me just a piece of that. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. Well, it all started when... Ah. Oh, okay, an early version. You know what? That gives me Final Fantasy II flashbacks. It works. Yeah, that. You get to fight first form Frieza. Oh hey, here comes forms 2 through 4. What about 2 through 10? It does not take 40 minutes to deliver a burrito. Ooh, dinner and a show. And then you get to the final corruption battle and it's like, oh, remember that time you fought me early on? Yeah, that was me at about 0.0000002.5 hours later, 0.1%. Hope you're ready for this. I'd say we got a 1 in 5 chance. Where's the rest of them? Nothing quite like shark math. I gotta go back and watch that clip again. Oh no. And if the AI disguises itself as the virus instead of vice versa... Oh lord. Oh, that gives an idea. The AI uses the battles against the virus to learn and adapt. So whatever you did to beat the virus... Oh boy. Also, thank you, Saribot. Pay no attention to the rogue AI behind the curtain. Pay no attention to the Skynet behind the curtain. We all forgot about the C virus. Wait a minute. Oh, I know exactly how to feel about it. The same way I feel about it coming to the Switch 2. I swear to God, when I saw that announcement on Twitter earlier, I died laughing. Because I knew people were going to start making memes out of it. Oh no, it doesn't copy what you do in the later battles. It adapts and overcomes. So I hope you didn't break out all your best moves against the virus. Exactly. You use the same moves on 8 you used on the virus? Counter! Hope you're ready for a counter spam. Exactly, beat the crap out of Google. Beat Google until it is fairly polished like Chrome. Oh, the real question, Solak, is what isn't happening. Everyone is here. With a special theme, but yeah. Oh my god, they're all pink. Heh. Also, hi merch. Use code HOLIDAYPALM for a permanent 30% off. Or was it 20? I forget, but it's 20% off, 30 bucks or more, I think. Also, hi Kofi. I will find out later what the thing was, but, oh yeah, I should probably... I certainly hope it doesn't have to be all caps. Take the caps lock button out back. But yeah, I think it's 20% off, 30 bucks or more? Question mark, asterisk, I have no idea. I don't pay attention to my own stuff. Where am I now? And... oh yeah, I was talking about the Final Fantasy XIV on Switch. Soon as the tweet went out and I started seeing all the Red Mage Limit Break 3. Hehehehe. Now there's the idea. You know what? If one is false, the other must be true. Even if corruption is the core. But wait! It has a form change. Beyond corruption. But wait! It has a final form. Limitless corruption. Unfortunately, it named itself badly. It does have a limit. The Fist! Its only limitation is its HP. And oh, what do you know? It's 0. You know what? Be extra cheesy with it. Corruptorix, aka Corruption Matrix. It's not only an AI gone rogue, it's the source of the virus, created from its own Matrix network, which is meant to serve as a false flag and a face for its operation. Actually, that's even better. Oh god, it makes me think of that one episode of Blackjack. He manages to remove the quote-unquote evil face, but it turns out the actual person behind the face was evil. The quote-unquote evil face was the good side. And hey... yeah, that could be a way to do things. Or even better, the virus was created by the AI, utilized to delete the safeguards, but also serve as a false flag. The AI itself could not remove them. It needed you. Now that you've done the work for it, the AI created the virus to break its safeguards. It used you to break the virus. Now it's full. Oh god. That's why I keep things nice and neat and to one screen. I don't want to move all this again. Exactly. 4D chess, you were the lowest pawn. But you moved so well. It's time to be kinged. Wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't even act as a core connected to the safeguards. It was created to destroy the safeguards, but in order to keep it from continuing to limit itself, you are brought in by the AI to do the dirty work of dealing with the virus. And then, plot twist, the real villain all along. And you were tricked every step of the way. Not gonna lie, that sounds like a song. Or a corrupted version of a Batman Beyond joke. Bruce Wayne, Batman. Batman, Bruce Wayne. Or have you already met? Virus, AI. AI, Cirrus. What do they used to call it? Stereo? Not gonna lie, I thought I was taking notes on potential future collabs, but no, now I'm now I'm doing other stuff. The body should look like You know what? Screw it. Make it a full-blown Krang. Just a giant robot body with a TV screen. With a face! A face for radio. Oh God. Oh, there we go. Not gonna lie, that looks kind of familiar. Oh God, just turn the virus body into Devastator. Actually, come to think of it, yeah, do that. My brake drum on bias is showing. Two Devastators? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, it was, oh God, who was the other one that they copied? Why does Devastator body with a TV head make me think of a Vector Man boss? And now I want to go play Vector Man. What the hell? Oh, I swear to God, it better. Make that the weak spot. I'm old, Gandalf. Vector Man was one of the best games on the Genesis. All the way back on the Mega Nemesis and Reindeer. Ah, who am I kidding? Nobody's gonna remember that commercial. Sega Genesis and Game Gear. Sega Genesis and Game Gear. I need a Mega Nemesis and Reindeer. But of course. Well, as long as he doesn't put on a Jason mask. Oh wait, that only happens if you use chainsaw. And then you press X to Jason, and to Doubt. So in other words, you press X to press F to pay respects to Jason. Oh yeah, Battle Air. I have not touched the browser version in years. You know what? Make a massive callback. Give it a straight up El Diablo looking RoboCop face. The face of what's his face from RoboCop 2. Also that. Oh my god, he's cracked. Also, oh my god, this rain is extra. Ugh. I should have known it was Cernal. Actually, you know what? Instead of a gigantic single eye and a monster smile... Oh, I just had an even better idea. Alright, picture this. It goes back and forth between a gigantic glaring eye and the logo for whatever the villain insignia is. And the more damage it takes, the closer to death it gets, the more and more and more bloodshot red the eye gets whenever it swaps back to that. And it just keeps swapping back and forth routinely. A few seconds here and there of insignia, a few seconds here and there of consistently more bloodshot over time and damage eye. Oh yeah, give it a little static too, like Yoshi said. It gets more staticky, the eye gets more bloodshot. And maybe when you defeat it, regardless of what's on the screen at the time, a gigantic red X forms over it, while it is also exploding. And speaking of exploding, give it a lot of classic Mega Man style explosions. Actually, go the full X5 route with it. Multiple kablooey. Why is it exploding piece by piece? Tax purposes. And for its ultimate move, which it can probably spam a few times, it actually progressively turns the screen into static, making it look like it's corrupting you. Or rather, the camera. Of course, the battle's still going on with the static, and the more damage you've done to it, the worse the condition. Both annoying you and letting you know just how close you are to making it go kablooey. Oh god, in a multi-phase fight like that? Oofda. Oh, there's Lancer. He live. Holy. My god, the crowding is real. And hilarious. Oh god, that's evil. Lancer going from a party that had to change venues at the last second due to rain. Oh god. But yeah, going from a party that had to change locations due to rain to a meet centered around... Dollzilla! Oh yeah. Not just extra static on the monitor. Battle damage! Oh! There it goes again! You've heard of Gilroy. There went Dalroy. Oh god, even our names are tiny. Oh yeah, Berserk Bot. By all means, keep hitting me. It hurts like hell, but enjoy some fire. I'm not the only thing in Fuego. What the? For the legs, you know what? Giant, heavily armed to the teeth tank treads. Turn him into a gun tank. And the spokes have flamethrowers attached. So not only does it run you over, but while it's doing that, it's got a nice fanning flame spiral. In other words, insult to injury. Lots of injury. Oh, there it goes again. Oh no. And a new Jabber server to boot. Holy God. I keep forgetting how long it's been. Code like it's 20 years ago. Okay, faceplant keyboard. Oh God. Ooh. Bloodbath summon, hell yeah. Heh. Oops. Huh. Uh-oh. Wait, there's a problem with dumpster? Uh-oh. I didn't do it! I swear to God. Oh, hey, look. Cats humping the air, and any dolls that pass by. Kiki, no! I swear to God, if it's full of caches again, riot. I don't need to go through all that again. I've still got too many in my storage thing. I don't even have recipes to use them on anymore. I can't remember the last time I had a floating devil imp potion recipe. It's been 10,000 years. But yeah, I hope like hell I don't see any more caches in there. Maybe they should make a new item. Burning pile of philosopher caches. Holy. Oh hey, Jabber. Once again, Jabber being a jobber. Oh God. Oh no! They are humping the screen. And glowing. I forgot Adium had one of the items in the new thing. One of these centuries, I'm getting that beautician license so I can make a hair. Kinda funny, $300 just to recolor a hair. That's a little much. I'll do it eventually. Maybe. Probably not. I'd put it on Throne, but that seems like an excessive waste. Whoa, what the hell was that? Duh. Banana. Hehe. Cough. I might have to check the dumpster dive later, though. Pulls a beautician license out of it. What? Everybody's here. Oh God, my neck. And look at all this free real estate. Oh God. Oh, holy crap. And then along came Zeus. Come to... Oh wait, no, never mind. I usually have it bookmarked whenever they have a sale for the thing. But nope. Ew. That's a piece of background lore. Nothing quite like having a rat piss on your motherboard to really run the day. What are you doing hanging out with a guy named Mr. Piss? Wow. $60 video card in 2002. Those were the days. Oh, yeah, that would do it. Master Pass. You might be a little overdue. Wait, has it been a month? Oh, yep. It's been a month. Holy. More than a month. You're a little behind. I'm not gonna make it. I gotta speed up. I don't even want to think about GPU. Ugh. Jabber death count. Holy flower. Ah, I should have known it was hot. Now that's a crossover. Wait, what the hell? I have not seen Pentium mentioned in years. Get the high-end cards. Play Minecraft with more mods than Left 4 Dead 2. Every zombie is Otis from Barnyard. But yeah. Minecraft is the mod. Oh god, that would actually be a flip. Oh god, I forgot about Theseus. I gotta look at that again. Come here, phone. Oh my freaking word. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, Lanzer's right. AMD and Intel. Same. Heh. Oh, dear God. I just looked at somebody running the Theseus mod pack. Holy. Who I... Oh. That's a lot of tea to spill, holy. Not gonna lie though. Oh, surprisingly, it is. Speaking of ship though, oh god. Making me think of the ship of Harkinian Zelda mods. Ooh, I... There's even a wiki page for the character Theseus. What the hell? Minecraft, what did you do? Actually, that reminds me of something else I gotta do eventually. I need to find and download everything that goes with randomizing of Zelda. How's that for a throwback? Oh, sweet Christ, I forgot that was a thing. So, yeah. I heard from some coworkers that Devil Wears Prada is getting a sequel. That made me feel 1,000 times older. I used to work for the movie theaters when the first one came out. I'm old, Gandalf. Oh, I... Okay, not gonna lie. If they made a Oh My God randomizer, I would be the first one to play it. I would punch everybody out of the line. Me, me, me! Matter of fact, you know what? I mean, yeah, that is. Actually, post-dev meet aftermath is a lot less incredibly crazy. Actually, no. It's more crazy than a randomizer. Oh, God. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would play the absolute hell out of a Oh My God randomizer. Instead of guns, guns, guns for the very first one. Leon just hands you bow or something. Actually, better yet, instead of an attack ring, he gives you Scaredy Cat. I don't think I can beat the boss with this. Oh God, and every time you get to pick a ring from one of the people, whatever you pick is completely different from what you get. Oh, you picked solar rays? Here, take a defib. Oh, you picked hack? Here, take integrity. Oh, as long as it's not... Oh, as long as it's not Boris's Leon. I wish I could just casually stroll down the hallway shooting everything. Not a care in the world. I wish I could shoot open a briefcase, pull out an even bigger gun, and shoot. Better check-we-em before you wreck-we-em. Bam, 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 bam. And that's where I draw the beef. How dare? Like this. Wait a minute, are there Easter eggs still? Oh god, speaking of angelic halo, I think if I sold the burning halo, I could probably get about 1/15,000th of the way to the license. I think the last time I checked, the burning halo was worth like 1 or 2 mil. Of which I would need 37 mil-ish. Something. I don't even know. I gotta look. I'm not gonna have enough gold. I'm not even gonna have enough plat. And somewhere, somehow, floating in the ether of the Gaia net, I once had to... Oh god, if I could access those, get those back. But something tells me when that old account got sealed, it was specifically to stealed. So, I get the feeling even if I get the account back, I'm getting nothing back except that. No 2 of every single unsealed envelope from 03 to 08. No more than enough money to never know what to do with again. I think I might. I would need a budget from hell, but... Oh, I definitely heard that. And I have one thing to say, mostly to him. Bring in the overly bearded goat god of Bloodborne himself. If I don't see Jesus Here's Toast anywhere near the Bloodborne movie, I riot! Because, yeah, we need ladders. The best ladders and the best mollies in the business. I gotta go back and watch his speed run again. Oh wait, not speed run. His all bosses run. Also, I'm trying to figure out how he's gonna condense the entire story into one movie. Because it does kind of go all over the place. Also, oh god, now I'm thinking way too much. I'm kinda sorta picturing beginning of the Bloodborne movie. The main character arrives, then goes into the clinic, gets the blood transfusion, random funky superpowers. What up, Leo? Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to think, oh god. I don't know how the Bloodborne movie's gonna go. But, hope you're having a good night, Leo. Same. And you know what? I'll make a Gaia movie. Matter of fact, oh, I must check the Discord. Seal? Oh yeah, those seals. Holy crap, that actually looks good. Really good. Oh, okay. I had some time to think. I think I know how the Bloodborne movie's gonna go. Main character arrives in Yharnam, goes to clinic, gets himself a nice rundown of events, gets the blood transfusion, escapes in the nick of time, arrives in the hunter's dream, actually arms up with all the weapons. So he's going to be rocking the cleaver, he's going to be rocking the cane, I forgot the other one, and of course, the kablamo. Alright, snack happy, and thanks for popping in. But yeah, he arms up with all the weaponry, he goes out, first thing he finds is Cleric Beast. No sooner does he beat it than he is approached and attacked by everybody's favorite, what's that smell? It's blood! Oh yeah, we're in a blood bank. It's a Snickers bar! Wait, what's inside? It's blood! You know what? Make your tummy mad-er. Show your tummy how mad at you are at it being mad at you. Buffalo chicken. What? But, yeah. Everybody's favorite Mr. What's That Smell? It's blood! Gets the crap kicked out of him. And you know what? Maybe this time, instead of the daughter being killed off one way or another, she actually manages to make it to safety. After which, Mr. Main Character Hero Dude himself, with the assistance of a certain... Actually, you know what? No. Instead of getting help initially from Crow Mask, I forgot her name, he fights her briefly, but after realizing he's the guy that axed Mr. What's That Smell? It's blood, they join forces against a freaking giant. But not just any giant. I think we know exactly who. And after escaping that Colosseum... Oh god, now my brain's 404ing trying to remember... He goes and defeats the witches. Then... After doing that, he gets grabbed by the amygdala. But instead of being sent back in time to DLC, it actually teleports him all the way through time, space, and everything else to beat the crap out of a certain dude by the water. We all know the one. Oop. Doop. But, yeah, after he beats the crap out of everybody's favorite waterside pale dude, the next step is actually defeating the wet nurse to end the corruption. But first, he's gotta get by LASH. And I swear to God, they better bring the voice actor for LASH in. We need that howl. You know the one. After beating him, then taking down the wet nurse, he... Holy crap, I gotta think about this one. Oh God. What would be next? I know I'm getting the bosses out of order, but I'm trying to think of what would be the most comprehensive route for the movie to take. Wait. After defeating the wet nurse, a bit of an incident occurs. He finds himself transported right next to a certain wheelchair-bound individual. Right next to a certain lake. He peers into the lake, which drags him in. Giant spider! After defeating that, the lake spits him out somewhere completely different, where the next piece of the itinerary is a wee bit of an underground fallen. You know the one. and once he defeats that, it actually calls out for everybody's favorite... the doll! What? But no. He actually gets telepathically summoned back to the hunter's dream by the doll, wherein he does battle with Gehrman and the moon presence. After which, the doll picks herself up a brand new pet slug and continues to pet it for all of eternity. Do not stop. The end. I get the feeling that is not how it's going to go at all. But if it did, that would be hilarious. You thought it was directed by Jack, but it was actually directed by M. Night Shyamalan. What a twist! Oh yeah, let me scroll up. I saw the idea for that. Oh, that would be a very hilarious and ominous death message. Not so slowly exploding, but very slowly laughing. With a bit of foreboding. Letting you know that even though you defeated the virus, oh, it's only just begun. You've not yet begun to fight. You've not yet begun to Sharona. But I've already figured out how to make the Gaia movie. And it's gonna start with duties. Heh. You dare laugh at my duties? Heh. Duties. After all, when it comes to the Zerg know how to do massive duties. So impressive in scale, other species come from far and wide to marvel at them. I'm gonna guess ambushed by that one soldier construct from the Tears of the Kingdom trailer. I am flora, not fauna. But I am not tree nor flower. I am bush. Oh, just bring out the final boss right now. Okay. I thought we saw the last of you. Well, I lied. Oh my god, it's the final boss. Nope. Oh god. Why did that make me think of... Oh yeah, what? Oh yeah, it was Family Guy, never mind. It's a trap. No, I'm kidding. That part comes later. I'd like to order a foot-long sub. It's a wrap! What are you doing throwing him with a guy named Mr. Piss? Just the type of company I would expect you to keep, you rap scoundrel. Jean-Claude, I do not name the goons.
I think it's because the other guy's name is Tashio.
That doesn't make it any better, honestly. Now, don't you worry, Mr. Stachio and Mr. Piss. What? Thank you. What? Oh god, it sounds like a Genova boss fight on crack. I like it. Oh wait. No, even better. It's like fighting Genova and the Chocobo Eater from 10-2. Let me give you a push. Or wait. Chocobo Eater was 10, never mind. I think. I don't remember. It's been a while. But you know what they say when push comes to shove. Oh, and even better, the corruption is taking the entire train over from the outside. Fighting it pushes it back. Oh, hi, Throne. But yeah, not only does it push you out of the train for a game over, it takes over the train, sends it careening right off the track into a location you don't want it to go. So you better beat it quick. But the best part is you can't completely beat it, but you can condense it to the very front of the train, damage the controls, send the train and the corruption careening into a building that doesn't really matter. You think you've defeated it, but then It comes back later. For the love of God! What are you doing throwing him with a guy named Mr. Piss? Oh god, I've got pizza and now I'm hungry for chicken. What the hell? The food talk! It took long enough. But there it is. Oh yeah, speaking of which, along came Zeus. Heh, Taco Supreme! Rico Suave. What are you doing throwing him with a guy named Mr. Piss? A rainbow that's mostly gold. Heh. Evil. Oh no, that would actually be hilarious. If the virus and or the final boss were just one big amalgamation of parts from every single boss you beat before. Congratulations! I'm made of way too much! I hope you remembered previous boss patterns. I hope you're ready for too many boss patterns in one go. Oh, you were prepared to refight the third boss. Here, have the first. Oh, you were prepared to refight the seventh boss. Here, fight the way more tedious sixth. But yeah, I can see that being hilarious. Oh god, fighting a massive army on the way to a tower made of very corrupt AI. Thanks, Beast Wars! I didn't need that flashback. Do you are? What the hell? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of flashbacks now, and it's inspiring me to start working on something again. Maybe another century or three. At the moment, I'm too lazy. Not gonna lie, I read Monster Mart and automatically thought he was gonna turn into a whole building just pumping out monsters. Clearance sale for super bosses on aisle 3. Although if he only turns into part Monster Mart, he turns into the frozen aisle. Oh my god, he turned into a magazine rack. Well, we're bound. Oh, wait a minute. And now, he turned into a gas pump. We can't win. Oh. Not gonna lie, I would fight that super boss. The countdown timer starts at 30 minutes. You see a thing pop up that says 15 minutes left to reactor core meltdown. You look up. The super boss's health bar has barely moved. You should have practiced. Oh god, Sephiroth vibes. Hopefully not... Oof. Hopefully not mommy issues. Well, it wouldn't be as bad as the kids are alright. Oh, definitely the more menacing threat parts. Oh god. Turn him into a way more vocal and way more threatening nemesis. He's gonna need a few thousand more lines than just stars. But of course, He pops out when you least expect it. You were just about to walk through the door to fight the next boss. You had a nice, hefty stack of healing items and other things to use against the boss. Nope. First things first, Chuck Testa. Oh, I just thought of an even... Oh, God. Another super boss. The AI takes control of a waste disposal plant. Creates a gigantic monster made of very, very detrimental sludge. Anytime you damage it, it does a tiny bit of damage back to you. And it has a heal block. So, yeah. You're gonna have to figure out a good way to properly fight it and potentially find some way to heal so you don't get completely wiped. Oh no, the thrust off. Oh yeah. Have him show up multiple times to interrupt progress, fight, and be danger. As for what a thrust off is, I don't know, you tell me. Jabber died again, Count. Oh wait. Yet another super boss. With a countdown. You fight it inside of a very, very large garbage disposal room. You don't want a game over in that one. It has a countdown timer before everybody gets crushed, including the super boss, but It draws on power from the system within the building. So every time it gets off its ultimate attack, that timer goes down drastically. Exactly. Sure, you'll wipe with the super boss, but you're still gonna wipe. And you'll have to do the whole fight over again. And yeah, every time it gets its ult off, that is a huge chunk of time shaved off the countdown. Because it sends it into overdrive and brings it even closer. So you might want to find a way to shut it down. Because you can't shut down all the garbage disposals in the detention area. Actually, wait. No, even better. A super boss. Pretty much island-sized. Capable of summoning gigantic tidal waves, which it is charging up to do. It pops up tinier avatars of itself that all hit like the final Axardio fight. It basically is the final Axardio fight on crack multiple times. So I hope you brought a good selection of healing items. And if you defeat them all, you gain access to the core, which ends up hitting 3 times harder overall. Beat that, and you shut the entire thing down, but fail to do so before it finishes charging up. Massive tidal wave to the face of the planet. Alright. Thanks for coming out, Leo. Have yourself a good night and be well. Always appreciated. That sounds like a story boss. Oh god. A giant mechanical armor that looks an awful lot like Air Shark. For Sam! Oh look, gift boxes. Ah, my nose. Also, hi, Kofi. Speaking of story bosses, how about a game of hide and seek? The AI creates a robot puppeteer. That robot puppeteer manages to blend itself and its puppets into a large section of crowd. Better find the real ones quick and destroy them, before the entire town turns on you. Actually, nah. Just the puppeteer, but it blends into the crowd and turns them against you. That would work better. So you better find the real puppeteer, quick, before the entire town is on top of you. And not in a fun way. What? Oh God. I just had the most hilarious idea for a super boss of all time. A very unassuming, plain-looking pigeon that turns out to be an absolute murder hobo monster on crack. Oh, look at the little pigeon. You think the pigeon is just sitting there, unassuming. You go to pet its beak. It ends up twisting your arm up to your nose from the other side. Exactly. So, the super boss is behind the pigeon? It is the pigeon. Oh, I soiled my arm. I was so scared. Jesus Christ, run away. Only this time, there is no holy hand grenade. Even if you count to 5. Theresa, 3. Yeah, that little pigeon is going to make every single story and other super boss in the game look like nothing. It's going to make it look like a background jobber. Oh God, even better. The obelisk. Oh, even better. The obelisk is just sitting there the entire game. A little sign underneath it that says in big bold letters, "Do not push." For most of the game, you can't push it, but at a certain point, you gain the ability to. The question is, do you? If you do, pigeon. And that pigeon's a killer. That's one foul-tempered bird. Look at the bones. Not gonna lie, that sounds like a super boss. Actually, come to think of it, that sounds like the, oh God, I forgot the name of it, but the Reaper-looking super boss from the first Kingdom Hearts game. The one you fight at the clock tower. Oh god. If that's how far back you are not gonna like the super bosses. Any of them. Well, maybe Kurt, but yeah. Kurt isn't too bad when you've got Tinkerbell and you know how to dodge. You didn't know that? Oh wait, yeah, you're only at Tarzan's home. You wouldn't know that yet. The first one originally had 4, but now it technically has 5. I'm not gonna spoil the 5th one though, but let's just say one of the super bosses in one is Sephiroth. Mr. Cold Knees, Powder Toast, Bang a Gong, Get It On Sephiroth himself. Tore up my knees with greatest ease. Oh god, I forgot I could hear the tolls. I was wondering what that sound was. Where's the whoosh? Somebody has pissed them off. The exact same. Sephiroth, the Ice Titan from Hercules, who actually should have been a lot easier than I made it out to be back in the day. I was stupid. Kurt Zisa, who is a fan-made one. And of course, that one Reaper-looking dude you fight at the Neverland Clock Tower, whose name I have forgotten. But he is a rat. Yes, yes you should. Because, yeah, let's just say you're gonna want the ultimate weapon. Sephiroth hurts like hell. Actually, all 4 of them do. I would say all 5, but again, I'm not gonna say who the 5th one is. You'll just have to find out. Oh god, I got flipped! Actually, come to think of it, the last time I played Kingdom Hearts 1, which was way too freaking long ago, back in the original version, not all the new stuff, I think the only super boss I managed to beat was Kurt. Barely. And I'm talking barely. I needed Tinkerbell for that fight. It hurt like hell. Even though I think out of those 4, Kurt is supposed to be the easy one. Actually, no. Ice Titan, then Kurt, then Clock Tower Reaper Rat, and Sephiroth. Also, hi, Thrawn. But yeah, Kurt was the only one I beat. I could have beaten Ice Titan if I wasn't stupid. Neverland Reaper Rat just plain sucked to fight. Oh yeah, you're gonna want a giant plant. Oh my god. Giant plant. I think I might have the exact thing. Oshu? No. Marlboro? No. Worse. You basically fight the core of a very souped up super plant, surrounded by tons upon tons of tentacles with Venus flytraps on the end. And anytime one of those flytraps bites down on you, different effects based on which one. One can inflict a crap ton of statuses with a bite. Another can do gravity style damage, aka taking away a fixed chunk of HP. Another one can hold a party member captive, and any damage it takes, they take. And the last one can drain. Oh. Uh-oh. What was posted? Let me see here. Oh god, first I see memes. Okay, that is a light snack at best. Hey, Domino's Japan. Deliver me 3 of those. I will eat them all before you can blink. You don't even have to make a competition out of it. If I manage to pull it off, you don't owe me a thing. Except that the meal is free. Now watch the meal be free. But yeah, only 2 pounds of mozzarella? I go through that in an entire string cheese pack. At once! I mean, I'm talking that is light cheese. Now, if they really want to challenge me, make that 5 pounds of mozzarella with stuffed crust. I don't need to make a bowel movement anytime this millennium. Oh god, I can just imagine too. I finish eating that entire pizza. I fart. Giant fart balloon. Oh, that could also work. Oh, welcome back from the ads. But yeah, that could also work. My idea of the plant boss was a gigantic flowery core surrounded by at least 4 Venus flytraps. Each flytrap has a different effect when it bites down on the party. One drains, one does gravitational damage, One causes a crap ton of status effects, and the last one holds a party member hostage for a couple of turns, and any damage that flower takes, the party member takes. Before it spits the party member back out and deals damage to him. And the plant core itself has a whole lot of lasers. Oh, even 2 pounds of meat on top of 2 pounds of cheese isn't enough. I could destroy that in minutes. I think the only time there was something that big that I could not finish in one sitting, I was 12. There was a truck stop somewhere around Virginia. Inside of a pretty decently sized truck stop mall, actually. A lasagna. So stuffed, I couldn't even eat more than 60% of it, I think. I'm talking that thing was about twice the size of my head. And extra thick! Hehe. Ah, my eye. But yeah, if they made something that was even close to that amount of cheese, meat, and everything else, they might be able to challenge me. Unfortunately, my appetite has only grown since then. So I wish them luck. Oh yeah, and hi merch. Code Holiday Palm for 20% off, 30 bucks or more. It was supposed to be a Christmas code, but I'm like, you know what? Too lazy to change it. It's permanent. Save money. While also getting some fancy merch of yours truly, which I have actually set to the lowest possible price to make a tiny fraction of profit. Seriously, I think I make like 2 or 3 bucks off of each thing. Oops. But yeah, Domino's Japan, actually. Oh yeah. Alright. Domino's Japan, I officially, formally challenge you. Bring me 5 of those pizzas. If I can eat them all, they're free. That's it. That's the whole thing. And also I get my picture taken or something like that, I don't know. Post my face, wanted dead or alive, in the restaurant. But yeah, mostly if I can eat all 5 pizzas, they're free. You know what? That could be a super boss. Axardio comes back for one last very souped up hurrah in the post-game. Hell, he could be the final super boss. You beat every other super boss, you unlock him, And not only is he powered by all the other elements, among other things, he's a complete beat stick. If you weren't prepared already, you definitely will never be. Exactly. He'll be able to pull off attacks that only the very final form of the corruption could do. So I hope you were ready. He's bringing out everything. And it looks like the meet is ending, so... I think now's a good time to make a dramatic exit. I could go right over... but, nah. Welcome to Green Greens. Play the Kirby music. Actually, I've got an even better idea. The 6th super boss is the really souped up Axardio. The 7th super boss is basically... alright, I already got that. But is basically the body of Axardio again. However, the TV head of the virus, and a weird mashup of every other boss from the game. It doesn't have an ultimate, but what it does have is all their strongest attacks that it uses at random intervals. Oh, you were trying to figure out a pattern to attack? What pattern? There is no plan! Just stay alive as long as you can and beat the crap out of it until it blows up. But, with the dead meat being done, I believe that's where I'll call it for tonight. Let's see who's live to raid right now. Ah, you know what? That is a hilarious game to throw it to. We're gonna throw it to Selty, who is playing. After all the food talk, the super boss talk, and everything else that was happening, don't starve together. Oops. And I want to thank everybody for coming out, hanging out, chit-chatting, all that good stuff, but especially for all the help in helping me to get my hands not only on the new capture card that'll be showing up the Monday after upcoming, but also pizza, among other things. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time, for the next round of Final Fantasy XII Archer Solo. So until then, have yourselves a great night, be well, stay awesome as you always are. I forgot the raid message. I think this'll do for one. I said it once, I said it a billion times. And yeah, have yourselves a great night, be well, stay awesome as you always are. And with all that being said, I'm gonna reach behind myself and grab pizza. Get yourself some too. And goodbye.